Hey everyone, what's up? 412 Sports Cards here today, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the poor man's Kaboom, as I am dubbing it. It's a mail day inspired video about like a card I picked up that was like 15-20 bucks. Something I didn't think about really until I went on the hunt for this card to buy it for my PC, and sparked an idea of kind of how to get into some of what makes Kabooms cool on a budget. So, quick preface, while this does sound kind of like investment advice because we know how much people invest in the Kaboom, I just carefully evaluate the markets before you do anything. That said, I think this is a really cool idea for especially collectors, but also I think it has some investment potential that's a little bit, for you to weigh on your own, but let's get into it. What is the card that I'm talking about? This poor man's Kaboom. What is it? Well, here it is. What? A Desmond Bain Revolution card out of 149? What? You might be wondering, what is this? Why would this be the poor man's Kaboom? You can see back here I have just some Revolution, but behold, look at the pattern on the impact out of 149. That looks awfully similar to what we see some people flaunting when they show their Kabooms. I didn't realize it till I ripped a box of Revolution, okay, from my hobby shop. Did not do very well. So I wanted to kind of make myself, I wanted to get like a little nicer card than I got out of my box. So I picked this up for like 15 bucks. And I realized this is the Kaboom pattern. So let's compare it to the Kaboom here a little. And before we get into that more, if you don't mind dropping a like, dropping a sub, I'm starting to really get back into the channel. I got a little lazy over the summer, but I'm trying to get back on that grind, get that content out for you guys. So if you like it, if you want to help support me, drop a like, drop a sub, comment. It really, really helps me out, and it means a lot to me. So I'll pull up on the screen here, and I'll take this card down just so when I pull it up, I'll pull up a picture of a Kaboom for you to see. So Kaboom is obviously a very popular and hyped insert in the hobby right now. I'm not sure who started all this hype. Maybe it was Gary V. I can't remember. But the set was originally from Panini Innovation in 2013. Featured like the comic book rendering of players, and it said that Kaboom, signature Kaboom look in a comic book type font as well. I'm sure you guys know about these cards. They're everywhere nowadays in the hobby. They used to be expensive, but now they're insanely expensive. So it was always like kind of like a case hit and like a rare insert. But, I'm sus about how rare it is now. This is my own personal opinion because they're producing so much product. But, that's for you to kind of decide. It's hard to tell with how expensive it is to grade and whatnot. But as the years went on, the pictures became kind of less cartoony. And in the years like 2020 now, it's literally just pictures of the players with that cartoon Kaboom text and then that kind of star background that we like see here on this impact parallel. So that's kind of what the Kabooms look like. And what about the impact? So the impact is a parallel from Revolution that has existed at least as far back as 2018. It was just an SP like parallel, non-numbered in 2018, then became a numbered parallel in 19. So Revolution gets you one numbered card a box. For example, this Shea Gilgeous-Alexander back here was my numbered one out of 100 that was numbered in my box. But this Desmond Bain, for example, would be the box hit, like the numbered hit out of the box. And it's just out of 149. This is the highest numbered parallel that comes out of those boxes. So nobody ever talks about these like they talk about Kaboom, which I think is interesting, even though they have the same pattern. And we'll kind of get into why I think this might be some good value. Why I think this impact parallel is such a cool play. When people show off their Kabooms, they always go like this. They always show the like refractor pattern like popping. And you're like, wow, doesn't that look good? That looks so good. But then what about this? It's literally the same pattern. It's a little bit more busy of a card, I guess. Whatever. You can say, we all know Revolution's a busy set. We all know it doesn't say Kaboom. I agree the Kaboom looks cooler because it says Kaboom, but, you know, when we look at the price, so a Zion Kaboom PSA 9 is about a $4,000 card. And a Zion Impact BGS 9 is up on eBay for $800 with no watchers at all, really. And a Jaw Sunburst, which is like rookie, like out of 75, just sold raw for like $80 or $100 yesterday. So we even say that Zion's worth $400, which I think might even be high for that Zion out of 149 that looks like this from his rookie year. That's a 10% of the price of the Kaboom. And I do think that the pop is very close. I think a lot of people are telling you the Kaboom's a lot less than 149. I don't know that I'm sold that the Kaboom is a sub 100 pop card. I am not overly sold on that. So so that's part of the reason why I think it's a good value. You get like that cool pattern for a fraction of the price. Another thing is the Kaboom isn't even a cartoon anymore like it used to be. That was the allure. At least that's what everyone talks about. It's literally just a picture nowadays. So I think these are actually a lot more similar than people think they are. And, you know, this has that numbered rarity that kind of, you always know how many there are regardless of the print run. So I've said all this. I've said why I like these Impact Parallels. I personally just bought this as a PC pickup. You know, I'm not like investing in Desmond Bain. I just, you know, like the Grizzlies. And I wanted a Desmond Bain for my PC. But you got to be a little careful with what you pay because the Kaboom costs a ton because of the hype behind it. Impact does not have that hype. No doubt. No doubt about it. So investing in numbered stuff is always good, but you can't forget the number one driver of all these card prices that we see is demand, okay? You need to look no further than the Luka Doncic base prism, the Zion Williamson base prism PSA 10s to know that demand, not supply, is what runs the show in sports cards. So that's kind of all I got to say about that. Just wanted to kind of share this cool parallel, some of why I thought it was neat, and why it might be worth putting some of your money into. I hope this video was enjoyable. Drop a like, drop a sub if you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll get some more videos out to you soon. Catch y'all next time.